Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and the market is back on track. Looking forward again to the ETF announcements that will bring a tremendous amount of new capital. Not only are you going to see Bitcoin's percentage of the market cap grow, but you're going to see new faces that will be just like a kid in a candy store. The eyes will be on more than just Bitcoin. The top 50 are poised to be in the best position to be sampled. Now, I should know because I have 17 out of the top 50 in my portfolio. All right, in this video, you're going to see how to watch a class action lawsuit against Ripple in a Zoom call, of all things. And John Deaton, is he running for Senate? Is he able to unseat Senator Elizabeth Warren? We're going to take a look at that. The spamming continues on the XRP ledger. We're going to take a look at how many transactions per second it is handling. And boy, there is a lot going on with Futureverse. If you're not paying attention to the root network, it's time you start. All right, everybody, let's go. You may remember that back in April of last year, there was a hearing that took place in the federal court in California on the class action case that was filed against Ripple. This would be the Zakanoff versus Ripple from 2020. If you're following this case, then you might be interested in the Zoom hearing that will take place on the 11th of January at 1:30 p.m. There is web access to this Zoom call. All counsel, members of the public, and media may access this webinar through the telephone or video conference. And you have to keep to the rules: no photographing, recording, rebroadcasting of the court proceedings, and that includes also screenshots. Any visual copying of the hearing is absolutely prohibited. I'll put a link to the judge's page that has the password in the description of this video if that is something you want to attend. Politico had an article, New Year, No New Challenger for Warren. So yes, we're talking about Senator Elizabeth Warren. The election year is here, but still, no high-profile Republican has emerged to challenge her. I put a post out there that attorney John Deaton is capable of flipping this seat. 100% he is capable. The Warren anti-crypto army doesn't stand a chance against the pro-crypto army. I said, we call on John Deaton to run. Please show your support and share. And share you have done. Thank you so much. Just in a few hours, 281 shares and 617 beautiful hearts. Am I reaching for the stars? I don't know. We see that John did like my post. So, what do you think? Will he make the move to Massachusetts? John has remarkable tenacity, and I don't think anyone can outwork him. Now, when it comes to fundraising, we know that the XRP community is 100% behind him. But don't forget that the Ripple case has helped the entire crypto industry, and 40% of American adults now own crypto. That's up from 30% in 2023. These are brand new numbers. So this could mean as many as 93 million people. Yes, I think there is plenty of support among those 93 million to help fund his campaign. Before we move on, I just wanted to check in on that tweet where I called John to run, and wow, it has now been shared 529 times with 1.2 thousand likes in just 6 hours. John, I think you have the support of the crypto community. I gave a heads up to my Patreons today that I'm going to share with you, and that is the Root token. I'm talking about the Root token by Futureverse. This network is utilizing XRP not only for rewards and DeFi, but also as a gas token. And that's just for starters. I see them putting more utility into action than Ripple on-demand liquidity. The announcement today they had with Ready Player One takes them to Hollywood. It takes them to launch Readyverse Studios to bring leading IP and brands to the metaverse. Ripple invested in the last round that was $54 million, and I think they appear to be on the way to owning the metaverse space as number one very soon. So I did buy some more Root today. It's up 81% on the 7-day. No, I'm not chasing green candles. This is the second time I've added it to my portfolio. And if we look at the 30-day, it's up 67%. I think this just got started. The co-founder, Aaron McDonald, he had a very good tweet about this big announcement. This isn't just a good day for them. It's an awesome day for Web3. The creators of Ready Player One had every option available to bring this to life, and they chose to do it with Web3 technology and the Root network because it represents the ideals in the story. The story he's talking about is a scenario that was set in 2045. It's a Spielberg sci-fi action adventure. Climate change, war, poverty, it had ruined most of Earth's societies, and people escaped to find relief in what was called the Oasis, a multiplayer online game. And users try to figure out the clues that lead to a contest. So that's all I'll tell you because I just don't want to spoil it if you have not seen it. And Aaron goes on to say that openness, interoperability, personal ownership, community, digital scarcity were all the ideas in that story. And he's proud to be working with Ernie and Dan Farah to see those ideas realized today with technology. The idea of the open metaverse in popular culture is Ready Player One, and there's no better IP than this to engage the millions of fans around the world in the ideas of openness and interoperability on the home of the open metaverse, the Root network. And they look forward to sharing more about how and with who soon. Let's take a look at some metrics on the XRP ledger. It's astounding. The number of successful transactions executed, look at this, reaching over 6 million. And when you look at the new accounts activated, look at this spike. Unbelievable. Tuesday, the 26th of December, 20,000. So what's going on here? Well, I can tell you that that spam account is still spamming. I'm on XRP scan. Let's just click on one here. Let's do this one here on a block that just closed 13 seconds ago. 344 transactions, and all of these 0.000001. This is that spam that just keeps coming. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let's take a look at how many transactions per second that the ledger is sustaining. Back to the top of the page of XRP scan, you can see that transactions per second, we've got 57 that just happened, and 64. You can see how quickly the blocks close. There's 60, 66, and 73. So that's the range. Still below 100 transactions per second, but humming right along, and there's no complaints from the validators of having validators fall out of sync. So I think that at this pace, everything is functioning very well. All right, everybody, let's jump to a little fluff. I want to bring to your attention somebody who moved to Japan from Canada about 18 years ago, and when he did move, he discovered Ikebana. He had found an instructor whose traditional approach pushed him for his technical skills and his artistic eye. And boy, an artistic eye he has. I'm going to share with you just 3 arrangements, but 3 arrangements that I think will make a huge impression. Here's the first one with the birds of paradise. Here's the second one with pine and tulips and this white twig, which has an organic shape that you just can't take your eyes off of. The third, and the most beautiful, in my opinion, from his gallery, is this masterpiece. This art form is truly beautiful. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.